Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. So today we're going to be looking into how someone feels about you. That is a pick a card reading topic that was chosen. So you can be asking about a crush. This could be a coworker, it could be a friend, it could be a parent, it could be any kind of relationship that you're interested in looking into. And then we're also perhaps going to be receiving some advice from Spirit in helping you to understand the dynamic of this relationship, perhaps, how to navigate it, and whatever advice they have for you in your part that you play into this relationship. So before we get started into introducing the groups, I just want you guys to know if you're interested in me doing any topics moving on into September, then go ahead and please mention it down below. Or if we don't have enough requests down below, then I will ask on the community tab. So whatever topics you're interested in me doing in September, then I would be happy to do those topics for you. So for this pick a card reading today, I chose a channeled song message from my 800 song playlist on Spotify. So one of the songs were chosen for you. This will help to interpret the message that someone wants to send to you or let you know how are they feeling. What are we picking up from the energy? And I'm going to be pulling cards on camera as well. So as usual, we pull energies and then we'll reveal the song and then I'll pull some cards, tarot and oracle cards on camera for you guys. Okay, I'm excited. Let's go ahead and get started. So what I love about today's reading is that today the moon is in Aquarius and it's specifically in Dahanista Nakshatra. And Dahanista is about music and the rhythm of life. So I feel like this is very synchronistic for us to be doing songs. Okay, so let's go ahead and introduce the groups to you. So we have group number 1 with Green Aventurine. We have group number 2 with Tangerine Quartz. And then we have group number 3 with Lepidolite. Let us go ahead and start our meditation. You can take your time and choose. Oh man, this is taking a minute. I will fast forward it. There we go. Here is the singing bow. Figure number 1, if you chose this lovely green Aventurine, then this is a group for you. Let's go ahead and get started on your reading. I will pull some energies first. So we're looking into how this person feels about you. Okay. Well, the first message I got was like two energies coming together, like sort of reaching for one another. This is going to be interesting. Well, I'm picking up that this person most certainly feels a connection to you. And I think it's like a magnetic connection or just drawn to you or pulled towards you. It was reminding me of a kid reaching for something. Like, oh, I want that. Kind of thing, like, oh, I just want to see what that is. So there's a bit of curiosity that's coming through. There's like curiosity, there's intrigue, so this person obviously wants to be close to you or get to know you. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm picking up. Okay, let's see what we can pick up with the Green Aventurine here. Okay. So I was seeing stairs. It was cosmic stairs. So there might be something about distance or something about getting to you or needing to get to you. coming through. I think this person, because it's giving me this energy of work. Every time I see stairs, it takes me to work, like having to put effort into something. So I think this person genuinely feels that there's consistent effort that's needed to be created so that they can connect to you or feel connected to you or move towards you. Maybe this person is diligently moving towards you and they're taking some like methodical steps to get there. So yeah, it's like work. It's like needing to put in the work to get there. I'm climbing up to get there. I'm reaching. So something about reaching again. Reaching. I feel like this is energetically, this person's reaching for your energy. So, I don't know what relationship you're asking about, but whoever this person is, they're like reaching for you. And there's nothing like lustful or anything about this. It's just like they're reaching towards you energetically, even if it's just their higher self, they're working towards you or to get towards you. Maybe there's a bit of a unevenness in the dynamic where it seems like you're ahead and they need to catch up to you or something like that. But I'm getting that this person sincerely wants to do the work to move in that direction closer to you. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so let me see if I can see anything in the green Aventurine here. Here it is up close. You can see that. This one's usually a quite calming crystal. Oh, there it is again. Okay, I'm seeing like a rope, and I'm seeing someone like throw a rope to catch like a fish or catch something. So yeah, this person genuinely wants to have a connection with you, and energetically they're reaching out to you. Yeah, so if you don't know this person, just know that spiritually you do. Like they're trying to make some kind of effort to connect with you. And I keep seeing like this distance here. Like a rope, an extension. And now I'm like seeing in my mind's eye someone diving in and they're swimming to get to something here. Like they're swimming underneath to get like a shell. I'm seeing someone get a shell deep into the ocean or in the sand. So yeah, there's curiosity again. It's like, when you don't really know someone, but you're kind of interested in getting to know them and getting to get a closer look. So like I'm getting that energy of like I'd like to get a closer look into you or getting to know who you are. Okay, so let's reveal the song that came through for you guys, group number 1. You guys did. See, I'm not crazy. You guys got Telepatía by Uchis. I kind of spelled it weird, or the ink faded here. So Telepatía. So this is actually a Spanish song, and you know what's so funny about this song? I've actually never known. She has a few lines in English, but I've never known what she was talking about in this song. I've never known. Until today, when I looked it up, and I was like, oh. So I got for you the English translation into this song, and I'm going to go ahead and share that with you. So I compressed all of these songs. I got rid of the repetitions. There's some repetitions in there, but I got rid of the vast repetitions in the songs. Who would have thought that it was possible to make love by telepathy? The moon is full. My bed is empty. What would I do to you? If I had you in front of me, your mind would be blown by night and by day, by night and by day. You know I'm just a flight away. If you wanted, you can take a private plane. We're connected, although we're miles apart. And you turn me on even if you're not touching me. And you know I got a lot to say. All these voices in the background of my brain, they tell me everything you're thinking. I imagine what you are already plotting. You know that I can see right through you. I can read your mind. I can read your mind. What you want to do, it's written all over your face. Times 2. 'cause I could read your mind. I can read your mind. I can hear your thoughts like a melody. Listen while you talk when you're fast asleep. You stay on the phone just to hear me breathe on repeat. And literally the song repeats. So when I was looking up this song, the description of it was, it is a sultry, long-distance relationship song. So I thought that's hilarious. What's kind of cool is, because this is a Spanish song, but she's also an American songwriter. So she's American, but there can be something about coming from different backgrounds. So you and this person may come from two different backgrounds, two different cultures, and literally two different cities, could be two different countries, states. So you have different backgrounds to connect with. But there's like a telepathic connection to this person. So I wrote here, I can read your mind. We have the full moon, which is about intuition, telepathic connection, long distance relationship. So I'm a little bit of a researcher. So out of curiosity, I looked up Kali Uchis. I wanted to learn how to say her name. So I was just looking for someone saying her name. Sorry, not Kali, Callie Uchis. See, I said it wrong. But her partner is a musician, and I think she just recently gave birth. Because in the interview, they were talking about how she was with someone who is a artist like she was. So I think you and this person have like, you're intuitive or creative, and you guys have that connection where you guys are very similar. You think very similarly. In fact, I've been watching the new season of Love is Blind for UK, and I like how some people say, oh, we think very similarly. So I feel like you and this person, it's like that. But there's literally a connection. See, I didn't know what song I was going to get. That's why I was like, when I started to get the messages, I was like, I think I know what song you guys got. So yeah, there's definitely a telepathic spiritual connection to this person. You know, whether you want to acknowledge that or not, we are energy. So we actually connect to people spiritually, energetically, before we do in body. And there's no such things as accidents. So when we meet people, we meet them. It is a sultry song. I actually wasn't getting lustful energy. I was actually getting more of like a childlike energy, where it's like, I want to play with you, or I want to get to know you, kind of thing. I love that. So yeah, you may feel like you have a strong intuition. That person may feel like they have a strong intuition as well. But there's very much this like same page energy where it's like, yeah, we're very similar. We think very similarly. And there is a strong intuitive connection where this person can kind of sense what you're thinking, or they can sense your train of thought. I'm definitely getting that. We're connected although we're miles apart. And you turn me on even if you're not touching me. So yeah, definitely the spice is there. The attraction is there. No doubt about it. In this sultry long distance song. But yeah, this person, to me, if someone knows how to read your mind, or they know how to read your expressions very well, they pay attention, and they're most certainly very good at paying attention when it comes to you and your little attributes. So this person, I can only imagine, probably looks like, doesn't mind making direct eye contact with you and just like watching all your little your emotions, emoticons. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some cards and get some extra spicy information for you, group number 1. How does this person feel about you? Oops. Oh my gosh! You guys got 9 of Cups. Look at this. I love the illustration for this one. So it's like a bunch of people at a birthday party, and they're all like celebrating. So I feel like this person just feels like you're a best friend, or you could potentially be their best friend. They feel lucky and fortunate to have you in their life. There's a strong camaraderie here. This person, they most certainly are interested in making memories with you and celebrating your wins in life along with their wins as well. I think you definitely uplift this person's spirit and you help them to feel so optimistic and excited about life, very positive, and they look forward to dreaming with you. Yeah, I think I had a line about listen while you talk when you're fast asleep. I can hear your thoughts like a melody. Listen while you talk when you're fast asleep. Well, to me, that's like referencing dreams, and the moon too is referencing dreams. Yeah, you're gonna love talking to this person, whoever this person is. I'm sure you already enjoy talking to them if you guys are already in communication, but this is definitely someone who you love talking to about anything. And this person just looks forward to making you happy and putting a smile on your face as well. That's precious. Okay, so let's pull some other oracle cards here. Oops. Okay, I think that one to come out. We have your compassion. I love that with the Nine of Cups and emotions. So this person, I can read your mind too. In the full moon, this person feels a lot of compassion towards you, your situation, because I think, they've had similar experiences in their life. They feel like they can relate and they connect with that vulnerability. I feel like you guys feel like you could be quite vulnerable with one another. Kuan Yin is also very healing. So she's very much brings that strong feminine, divine feminine healing energy as well. I think this person definitely feels like you're beautiful inside and out. With all of these pinks, you give them, and the pinks in here too, you help to imbue them with a lot of warmth. They feel a lot of warmth from you. Okay, so let's go ahead and see whatever spirit wants to let us know about the dynamic of this relationship and see if there's any advice they want to give to you, because it's very clear that this person has genuine warm emotions towards you. Group number 1. And the 26 here, that's a nurturing number. Nourishment, nurturing. Okay, let's see. 6 is about harmony. 2 is about balance, union. Let's see what else Spirit wants to let us know. We have here mirror. Oh my gosh, I love that. And we have a 4 Cancer too, very much. And I was talking about the shell earlier, 4 Cancer shells, Cancer. Okay, so we have the mirror. It says here self-aware, seeing clearly, ego, facing issues, self-assessment, self-improvement, insecure, make comparisons, reflection, obsess, self-love, self-appreciation. I'm going to stick to the love and energies here on this card. I think this person has had very similar insecurities as you, whatever struggles that they've had in life. And I think that's where they really connect, because they feel like they can be themselves or human with you with the facing issues, as opposed to feeling ashamed of their past or ashamed of their choices or how they've thought about themselves, perhaps. I think you really mirror to this person like a reality check where they're needing to really look at who they are and look at how kind they are, how warm they are, how beautiful their heart is. And I think you kind of reflect that to this person here. They see themselves in you, basically. So in this relationship dynamic, I think this would be a wonderful connection where you can learn so much more about yourself. This person would be a very powerful mirror in your life, and they would help you to take into account all the parts of you that you're perhaps putting aside, and also, follow your dreams with the 9 of Cups. Like, what do you really want to do? That's what this person would ask you. What do you really want to do? What do you care about? Let's see what else wants to come through here. We have here pioneer. Ooh, inventive. This says passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. So this person is interested in doing things very differently, and I think they want to encourage you to do that too. To me, if you were to watch my 7 levels consciousness video, this would be like a level 4. where you guys are interested in breaking free of conformity. You want to live your own creative lifestyle that's meant for you. I think this person's really on a journey to follow their dreams and do what's truly important to them, what really matters to them. It says passion. They want to follow their passion. And kind of like Kelly Uchis, who wrote the Telepatía song. She followed her dream. She pursued her dream. She did something that she always wanted to do out of her imagination, out of her creativity. So this person with this heart here in the light bulb is going to support you following your heart. Absolutely. And I think you inspire this person to do the same. So you guys are that for each other. All right, let's see whatever final advice Spirit would like to give you guys. We have here Sun, Aquarius in the 8th house. So that's about transformation, and that's about transforming our thoughts, our insight. Aquarius is a very expansive thought process because it's the final air sign. So this is about really expanding to consider these new and innovative ways that you can approach life. This is about breaking free of the mode. With the Sun in the 8th house, that could be about going through your own deep transformations within yourself here. So Spirit is really encouraging you to prioritize your dreams, to prioritize a new, innovative and creative way of living and experiencing life. So I think some of you have some very unique ideas and approach original ideas and in the way that you see yourself living your life. Maybe you want to live off grid. Maybe you want to, I don't know, have like huge dreams. Maybe it's your dream to act or something, do something very different from the norm. But with that 8th house, it's very spiritual, it's very deep. This is where we kind of go into ourselves. This is our deeper self of authenticity that we tune into and we tap into to really figure out what it is that is important to us. And this is about facing fears too. With this Pioneer, I think this person is encouraging you. They would like to encourage you to face your fears. You know, if they were here by your side, they'd be telling you, yeah, you need to do it. They could probably look in your eyes and just know you have to do the thing that scares you because you're going to feel so much more fulfilled in life if you do that versus putting it off. So that's the encouragement. Wherever you're at in life right now, most certainly do that thing. Even if it scares you, pursue it, go that route, because it's going to be it's going to ignite a very powerful transformation in you where you're truly following your passion and living the life that you want. And you feel so content in your choice. Okay, we're going to go ahead and end it there. Group number 1, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if this resonated. Bye. Hey, group number 2, if you chose this lovely Tangerine Quartz, and this is going to be your reading. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pull some energies first and just see, how does this person feel about you? Let's dive in. Okay. I was seeing, that's very interesting. It looked like a star flower flapping its wings or petals, and it was the motion. It was like up really high and then down really slow, all the way down, up really high and then down really slow. I think this person feels like you pace yourself. It looks like you're moving towards, or this person is observing you moving towards a certain goal or working on something, because it felt like it was flapping, but maybe it was flapping under water where it was like swimming. And I think this person sees you striving for some personal goals in your life that you're trying to achieve. And I feel like they really respect or admire your approach or your technique. I was getting like a technique, like a swimming technique. So it's like your approach to what you're doing. Whatever it is that you're pursuing in your life or you're working on, this person really admires your work ethic. And their energy feels like, I I'm watching you do what you need to do or do what's important to you. And it feels like a coach. Like I'm getting a little coach energy. Like when a coach is watching his swimmer, he's like, okay, good. All right. And they're holding the timing, the clock timer. And they're just like making sure you hit your numbers or your laps. So whoever this person is, they're very much supportive of you when it comes to your goals and whatever is important to you that you're working on. So I'm getting like support. It's like, I got you. Whoever this person is, they got you. They're most certainly interested in supporting you in your goals. Okay, let's see what I can pick up with the Tangerine Quartz here. This might be someone quite possibly that you'll be working with. Because I'm getting this, I heard like, I saw two triangles coming together and I heard merging ideas. So I think this person's interested in collaborating you or merging insight or ideas with you and just seeing like where you guys can get to by working together. Because this person sees you as an equal, or they see you as an equal partner, someone who holds value and who has something worthwhile, worth contributing. Yeah. Okay, let's see what I can pick up here, if I can see anything. This person feels a little bit protective. I was getting like glass and like, be careful, don't step on that or hurt yourself. So I'm getting like, don't hurt yourself, be careful. This person wants to make sure you're pacing yourself and you're not overworking yourself. So I don't know if some of you are workaholics or you're really busy, but at least from the perspective of their higher self, this person wants to make sure you're doing okay. Whoever this person is. They want to make sure you're doing okay. You're not pushing yourself too hard here. Yeah, I'm getting a little like concerned, not super concerned or worried, but I'm getting a little like, be careful, like, okay. I think this person trusts that you can take care of yourself, but they definitely want to make sure you're not overdoing it here. Yeah, so I didn't talk about it with the other group because I got caught up in the message that wanted to come through, but Tangerine Quartz, this one's usually a light energy, a light vibe. Quartz are usually good for some form of purification or potent energy here. This one sometimes is like a very innovative or creative crystal here, and a partnership crystal. I've gotten that a lot with this one. Collaborative partnership. Yeah, I keep getting diligent and working, hardworking. Okay, let's see what we can pick up, or what message you guys got for the channeled song here. Oblivion! I was wondering if it was this one. We have here M83. This one's actually quite vague. The song was super vague, so we'll see how we can interpret this, and I'll see whatever energies want to come through. So M83 and Susanne Sunfor. My handwriting is crazy. Okay, so let's go ahead and see the lyrics of the song. So I compressed the lyrics of the song so we're not doing too much repetition. Since I was young, I knew I'd find you. As soon as you hear that line, you're just like, knock me over. Since I was young, I knew I'd find you, but our love was a song sung by a dying swan. And in the night, you hear me calling, and in your dreams, you see me falling. Breathe in the light, I'll stay here in the shadows. Oh, waiting for a sign as the tide grows, higher and higher and higher. And when the nights are long, all the stars recall your goodbye. You see us falling. Breathe in the light and say goodbye. Breathe in the light and say goodbye. So it was so vague, but what clued me into the song was written for the movie Oblivion, starring Tom Cruise. And I do remember watching that movie a couple of times. So in that movie, he's experiencing some kind of Groundhog Day where he's like reliving the day over and over and over again until he can like accomplish the mission. And in it he meets, I forgot what the actress name is, but she was in Devil's Wear Prada, named Emily something. But he meets her, and there's like a connection he has to her. And I think even though he remembers that he's waking up over and over with this Groundhog Day, she has no idea. Like she's not as aware, self-aware, the self-aware character that he is. So I felt like the messages that came through, the energy that came through was dreamy, soulmate. If you listen to the song, it's very much a score. It's very much a dramatic soundtrack. So it was kind of dramatic. There's like this like, ah, you know, all of those, whenever they choose a song for a big movie, they make it like the song. So this song was quite dramatic. We have here, I wrote here music connection. So I'm like, you might feel like you and this person share similar musical interests just because how expressive this song was and how dramatic. Maybe you like, you feel like you're sensitive when you hear the orchestra or something. Honestly, I love just like all kind of music. I'm moved by all of it. So maybe there's like some kind of music you're very moved by. I think this person shares that because there's a little bit of this like dramatic romantic dramatization that's coming through this song, which is really cool. So I think this person has always had a dream or a desire to meet their person or meet someone they really connect with. So they say, since I was young, I knew I'd find you. So some part of them, you know, their soul deep down in there always told them that there was someone out there who was sort of a fit for them or right for being in their life. But our love was a song sung by a dying swan. I don't know what that means. I didn't really think too much about it. There's something, it's very like Romeo and Juliet, where it's like star-crossed lovers. So there might be, it could be this person's background. They come from a life experience where they've struggled and they've gone through things and you've probably gone through things. So that might be where the dramatization is coming from, that bit of the tragic Romeo and Juliet aspect to this song, which I think is actually quite sweet. I feel like this person perhaps has either dreamed about you or they've daydreamed about you. Yeah. And I feel like they hope you're doing the same. You see me falling, breathe in the light. Yeah. The part where it says, I stay here in the shadows, that might be a bit of shyness or shyness to approach you or just waiting for the time. Because it says here, waiting for a sign as the tide grows. And tides usually connect me to like emotions, like an emphasis of emotions or a crescendo, like in a song where there's a buildup. So I think this person is just sort of waiting for the right moment to approach you or talk to you here or really connect with you. Yeah, it feels really romantic. It might not be a romantic connection for some of you. This might just be someone who cares about you or a friend, because it says here, since I was young, I knew I'd find you. I mean, I know some people even dream about having kids from when they're young. They're like, oh, you know, I'll have my children, they're my soulmates, and they feel that connection to them. So who knows? But it's definitely giving me more romantic vibes than anything else. Yeah, they have like stars. So there's definitely a cosmic energy going on here in this connection. This person feels like, just based off of this song, this person feels quite sensitive. They feel quite attuned to their emotions. And I feel like they'd be very comfortable with expressing it to you, particularly in some kind of created form. I don't know if they would directly want to use the words, but they could probably write a poem. They could write a poem, or they could create something that could show you how they felt. They probably have some really beautiful, thoughtful gestures, because I'm getting strong King of Cups energy from this song. Okay. All right, now that we've dove into that, let's go ahead and pull some cards, and I'm curious to know, how does this person feel about you, group number 2? Ooh, the whole deck. what was I getting? I said hardworking. Here, we get the 10 of Wands. How interesting. Yeah, this person might be like a coworker or someone who sees you just like busy in life. So this person might just see you like busy doing things, doing this, doing that, working on yourself. And I think that was the first thing that came through, is like they admire your work ethic. Wow. Okay, so group number 2, you guys have a very good work ethic. This person has taken notes. Oh, I love it. We have the Empress. That's just too good. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands and we have the Empress. Hardworking and just lovely all around. Yeah, so this person most certainly finds you very beautiful. Very beautiful and just like kind, nurturing, lovely. Like I'm hearing from the Love is Blind UK, lovely. She's just very lovely. She's very lovely. They like to say that a lot. Yeah, I think this person just thinks you're absolutely lovely. Like, I'm actually kind of getting like a young boy when he has this first crush and he's just like, oh, she's just so lovely. And, you know, at that age, they're young, they're not going through all of those up and down insecurities. So they're just thinking, it's so simple. You know, if you like someone, it's so simple. But I'm getting definitely that this is like a crush here. This person definitely has a crush, but it feels mature too with the 10 of Wands. This person definitely sees that you have goals that you set for yourself. This person feels like you're quite abundant or just like magical and just positive energy to be around. I think they feel very comforted in your energy as well. Yeah, just beautiful. I think they really like the little details, like the things that you wear. They feel like compliments you, like the way you wear your hair or certain colors you pick out. They're just, I'm sure they're thinking in their head like, oh wow, that color really compliments them. I really like it when they wear that piece of jewelry. It like looks perfect on them. They're just thinking about those little details. It's so cute. Oh, lovely. Okay. Let's go ahead and see, in addition, how this person feels about you, group number 2. The past, 36. This could be someone who is from your past. It's either that, or this person has heard you talk about your past, or they've seen you with this 10 of Wands overcome your past. Here, because this card is actually about someone overcoming their past. It's about someone who's wise because they take the insight that they've learned from their previous mistakes. So I feel like you perhaps, you know, admitted to making some mistakes in your life and admitted, hey, I'm not perfect, I'm figuring it out. And this person acknowledges that they feel like you've learned, like you've matured. Perhaps this person feels like you've gone through a maturation or a transformation as well. Whereas before, you know, they noticed you had certain traits, but they've noticed you've gone through, with the Empress, that's a woman, right? There's like maturity here. You're growing into yourself. I think this person thinks you're growing into yourself and you're becoming just a young, lovely, young-spirited, lovely human being in this world, wise human being in this world. Yeah, and I'm loving the pink here. So beautiful. You know, and that's taking me to the dreams too. Like there's a dreamy essence I think this person has around you. They envision around you. Let's see what else. Visionary. Oh, that's good. Yeah, focus on goals. Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. So this is about someone who has a vision for themselves, their life. I mean, in the picture, it's a woman, a clairvoyant, or yes, a seer of some sort, or a psychic. So that's interesting because the visionary is kind of like looking into the future. Then we have Nemesines looking into the past, and both of these women are looking in opposite directions. And they kind of have similar dress. Like both have a head garb, and they're tan. So that's interesting, I think. Yeah, I think this person feels like you're quite focused. You have goals for yourself. And I think they're very similar in that sense. They're just like, wow, it's so great that this person has goals. I don't think that intimidates them because I was sort of getting a coach vibe where they were cheering you on the sidelines saying, yeah, you can do it. You got this. I think this person feels like you're quite open-minded as well. The way that you see things is very interesting. I feel like you guys would have really wonderful conversations about just like anything in life. And I feel like this person feels like you're perhaps quite futuristic as well. You think about how you can really contribute to your own future, your legacy, or to society in some way. All right, so let's see whatever Spirit would like to let you know in regards to advice here. Okay. We have here 3 Gemini, Diane, broken heart. Yeah, I mean, that definitely takes me to the 10 of Wands, and that was giving me the be careful energy. I was getting like that be careful, don't hurt yourself. So perhaps some of you have gone through some sort of disappointments in your life, things that you've had to face, but I'm getting from this 10 of Wands Empress in the past that it's only made you stronger. And it's actually only made you someone that others can look to or look up to here. Because you have learned perhaps what has caused you continuous unhappiness. You may actually, with the past here and the Jack and Diane, you might have actually had a relationship. Perhaps this person is aware that you've had a past relationship dynamic that just did not work out and it was a painful experience for you. And so they're definitely taking that into consideration, whether it's they want to be your friend or they want to be something more. They're taking into that consideration on how that has impacted you and how they can be a positive influence in your life in a different way. Yeah, so whatever emotional pain with the 10 of Wands here that you've experienced, most certainly continue to process it. I think you're doing a really wonderful job with the past and visionary. It seems like you're finding a way to push through and keep going here. Let's see what else. Yeah, I think this person has seen you experience some lows in life. And it just, to let you know, it's made them sad too. Yeah, it's like, I'm kind of seeing like Jack. It says Jack and Diane, but I'm seeing Jack and Rose in my mind, and the scene where Jack froze and Rose had to physically let him go or disconnect from him. There's like that pain of seeing someone hurt. I feel like this person genuinely would feel hurt when you get hurt, or they feel hurt when you get hurt. So they want good things to come into your life. Let's see what other advice Spirit has for you. Yeah, to me with the 3 Gemini energy as well, it's taking me to thoughts. So whatever this painful experience was for you, it was here to teach you something, but it's also a mental process, and it's the way that we process things that determines whether it causes continuous emotional baggage in our life or we can move on. We have your crew 3 Sagittarius. So you are getting a strong synchronicity with 3s. We have 36, and we have 3 and 3 add up to 6. So there's something about like team dynamic, like let's be a team. This person is most certainly about that. They're about that team dynamic here. Crew, in sync, working together as a unit, team, leadership, co-create. So this person is definitely interested in co-creating an experience with you. This is actually taking me to an entrepreneur. Her name is Emma, but I don't remember her last name. She has a reality TV show called Side Hustlers, which is really good. I would highly recommend it because it's about women who are really going through things in their life, like family, emotional stuff, upheavals, and they're still trying to pursue their dream. And Emma, who's in the show, she helps to mentor these women. She actually has 4 kids and multiple businesses. And I'm like, that's just mind-blowing. That's pretty crazy. But her spirit is so strong. Her determination is powerful. And she also mentioned that she works with her husband. So I feel like this dynamic of being together, being a team, is what really helps to create a powerful foundation for us to succeed. And just so you know, Spirit wants you to know that that's what's coming into your life. If there have been heartbreaking connections in your life, even if this is like karmic parents or family relationship dynamics in your life, these have all actually shown you how you can work together with people. Not what you should be afraid of, but how you should see things differently, so that when you aligned within yourself and you are ready, the universe would bring that beautiful partnership into your life so that you can thrive and you can succeed. So the person or the people that's coming into your life, the person you're asking about, is someone who is interested in working together. They're interested in doing their part. They are not interested in you carrying all of the weight or them carrying all the weight. They're interested in working as a team to thrive and succeed. Here, we have here forming alliances, partnership, team effort. Beautiful. All right, let's see what final advice Spirit has for you guys. All right. So we have Capricorn. Look at, oh, you guys got 7th house. Oh my gosh, what did I just say? North Node, Rahu, in Capricorn in the 7th house. That is a powerful row there. Okay. So whoever this person you're asking about, I don't think, did I mention it? I wrote here soulmate. But this is someone who's meant to be a part of your tribe here. If you feel like this isn't quite lining up with the personality of the person you're looking into, just know that there's someone that the universe is trying to send your way who is here to work with you. Here, be a partnership, be a team, be a family here. Because Capricorn is about that legacy with that 10 wands here. Putting in the work. So this is a relationship that's going to require consistent work and energy and effort to succeed and to thrive. And I think the best way that we are able to create a steady foundation is just to put in the steady work. For things to, to fructify and multiply over time, we have to just put in the day-to-day work. So I feel like if you guys are continuously consistent, you guys are going to achieve some powerful dreams and goals in this dynamic and in this partnership here. And because Emma came up, I feel like this is definitely going to be a partnership where you guys can create side hustles together or businesses together, beyond just perhaps a romantic partnership, if that is what you're looking for here. I must say, built to last is what I'm hearing. Sturdy, built to last. Okay, that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support, and let me know if this resonated. Thanks. Bye. Hey, group number 3, if you chose this lovely Lepidolite, then this is going to be the reading for you. So I'm going to go ahead and pull energies first, and then we'll read with the crystal, unveil the song, and then we'll pull some cards. Let's look into how this person feels about you. That's really romantic and sweet. Okay, I'll tell you guys what I was seeing. So I was kind of seeing, it looked like a carnival ride. And what it was 2 standing wells that were spinning round and round. Not wells, sorry, dolphins that were spinning round and round, and they created the shape of a heart. So I feel like this person thinks that you are their partner. I guess I'm going to say partner in crime. But I love that we got that. I don't really know much about dolphins here and their synchronicity. I know some people love them, some people not so much. If you learn about the facts about dolphins and how they work, it could be quite controversial. But they generally give this sort of lovely energy and vibe. So I was getting an energy of play. I think this person feels like they really like having fun with you, or they can have fun with you and have a good time and just be themselves and be silly. Because I'm kind of getting like childlike energy, like fun, silly, let's not take ourselves too seriously vibe. Let me read with the crystal. Okay, interesting. I was seeing a barrier and it being really thick. It's kind of, I feel like this person feels as though they can, maybe this person likes to talk with you about things that are going on in their life and that they're struggling with. But I feel like when this person, I'm seeing someone like getting advice. So I feel like when this person gets advice from you, they feel like, okay, now I know what to do. Now I know like how to approach this. So I'm seeing like if they have some sort of issue with a coworker, they come to you, they get your counsel, and you're like, okay, and then they're like, okay, now I know what to do. Because I feel like you help to create within this person, you help to build their barrier, like to establish strength. So they're not letting things in. Maybe they're quite sensitive. It could be maybe they're quite sensitive. Maybe sometimes they get down about certain things or just like exhausted. But then they talk to you and they're like, okay, you're right. I have to do this. I have to stand up for myself. I have to speak up for myself. Yeah, so I'm seeing strength. It's very interesting. Let's see if I can see anything in this crystal here. Yeah, I keep getting guidance. So I think you serve as like a quite powerful guidance in this person's life because I'm seeing someone point in a certain direction, like go this way. And they're like, oh, okay, let me go this way. So I think you help this person to like think a little bit more clearly or process things a little bit better so they're able to see it from a different perspective. And then you kind of, your thing, you give like really good advice or you help them to just like, okay, now I get it. Help them to understand what's going on. Yeah, I'm seeing that this person likes to get advice from you. And let's see what else. I'm seeing two people like dancing at dancing or going to a dance or a concert here. I'm seeing best friends. So like this might not even be romantic. This feels like a best friend. Like, because I'm seeing like two women laughing here. And they're like, can you believe they did that? That was so weird. Like, what were they doing? That's the vibe I'm getting. Awesome. Yeah, I'm seeing two friends like giggle together. Okay, so let's see what is underneath. You guys got From Eden by Hozier. Okay, so this is why I like to channel, because I got the song ahead of time. Because after I revealed the other two songs, I knew what was this one. The other ones I didn't know. It was a guess, like total guess. But I like to do the energy receiving part because it helps me to get additional messages, because I didn't get that from the song. I didn't get those messages from the song. Okay, so let's go ahead and do From Eden by Hozier. So I compressed the lyrics for the song so it doesn't repeat too much. We have here, babe, there's something tragic about you. There's something so magic about you. Don't you agree? Babe, there's something lonesome about you. Something so wholesome about you. Get closer to me. No tired signs. No rolling eyes. No irony. No, who cares? No vacant stares. No time for me. Honey, you're familiar like my mirror years ago. Idealism sits in prison. Chivalry fell on its sword. Innocence died screaming. Honey, ask me. I should know. I slithered here from Eden just to sit outside your door. Babe, there's something wretched about this. Something so precious about this. Where to begin? Babe, there's something broken about this, but I might be hoping about this. Oh, what a sin. To the strand, a picnic plan for you and me. A rope in hand for your other man to hang from a tree. Oh, my gosh, I didn't read that line. It's so dark. Last one. Honey, you're familiar like my mirror years ago. So Hozier has a bit of a, I guess you could call it like a dark humor. We all have a bit of a dark humor within us, but yeah, there's a bit of that in here in the song, and he's a poet. So I was listening to this song and I wanted to get an additional perspective or more perspective from the music video, and I watched it and I was like, oh, okay, that was interesting. But it was a guy and a girl who apparently broke into a house, and then they found the kid who was lonely, and they played with the kid. Oh, maybe that's why. See, I forgot about that, guys, when I was interpreting the two dolphins. Yeah, they played with the kid, and then the cops came and arrested them, and they left the kid, and they said, well, we gave you some memories. See ya. So yeah, it was kind of weird. But just from the first few lines where it says, there's something magic about you. I think this person definitely feels like you're magic. We have my mirror. I think this person feels like you're a mirror. We have Eden, which I connect to lovers, the lovers card in tarot. And the lovers and Eden message, based off of this song and the energy that was coming through from it, from some of the words used, I was getting love is redemption. I was getting a bit of a redemption story because they talked about the slither, so that takes me to snake, or negative energy, or dark energy. There's a lot of references to death in here, so I was connected to redemption. And I looked at some of the messages in the comment section to see how other people interpreted the song. And they basically said that these are two people who are imperfectly perfect for one another. They're not perfect, but they accept that in one another. Some people perceived it as someone feeling like they are corrupting the other person. So, like, yeah. But I'm like, it looks like they were in it together, doing all of this stuff. So, yeah, I really don't have that much to say. I want to know what your interpretation of this song is. There are some romantic connotations to it, but there are also just some people refer to Greek mythology, so there's some Greek mythology in here. There's some biblical references in here. There's just some poetic, dramatic energy going on in here. But I think what I appreciate about Hozier's vibe and his music is he likes to play, and he likes to play with sometimes controversial ideas, because he wrote a song called Take Me to Church. He likes to play with controversial ideas and kind of spin it on its head. So maybe you do that with that person. Maybe you guys like to get into deep philosophical conversations about life and death and all that, and who we are and these cosmic energies, because there's definitely that depth to the lyrics here. But there's definitely some camaraderie. There's some kind of love or kindness between the two of you here. This person kept referring to you as babe. So they definitely see you as a friend or equal or a partner here. And they also see the imperfections in you, with the lonesome, the tragic. They see that very clearly. Probably because they can relate to it. They don't judge you for it. They accept you for it. All right, let's go ahead and pull some cards and see, how does this person feel about you? Group number 3. Oh, I pulled from the wrong deck. I got the Empress. Here, let me pull from this deck. Sorry. Another group got that. So that's why I was like, uh-oh. This person thinks you're beautiful the way you are. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Look at, guys, you saw me. That's why I wanted to pull on. That's why I wanted to pull on camera, because magic is real. We got the lovers. Look at that. There it is. It's real, guys. The lovers. I had a feeling. I was like, it's got to come out. We have here Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So, unlike the two people who got arrested in the video, I was kind of picking up that this person actually does see you as reliable. In fact, I think they see you as resourceful. Someone who is a good guide to them. Someone who gives really good advice. Even though lovers can be very much a romantic connotation, and the Empress as well, this could be a friend. Someone who just really admires you, sees you as an equal. And perhaps they're polar opposite in the way, because we got the lover, so there might be like a polar opposite energy where it's like, oh, you're kind of different from me, or you see it from a different perspective, but I like your perspective here. Yeah, if this is a romantic connection, most definitely the attraction is mutual here, because it's like positive and negative. It's like the battery. It's the magnet here. There's a really wonderful magnetic connection here. I feel like this is someone who you would probably keep in your life or could keep in your life because you guys match on so many things here. Things align. Yeah, but this person definitely looks up to you. We got queen energies coming through with this empress. They see you as nourishing, regardless of the gender that you are. They see you as nourishing, comfortable to be around, resourceful. They feel like you got common sense with this Queen of Pentacles. And they feel like you have a nice balance of like working hard, but yet at the same time, when it comes to your own creative endeavors and your self-care, they feel like you take care of yourself as well. And you're consistent. Yes. How romantic. Consistent. Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some oracle cards here. Oh my gosh, what kind of shuffle was that? How does this person feel about group number 3? You and me and all other people. All right, we have here White Buffalo Calf Woman, Reverence, number 50. Okay. Remember I was talking about the biblical references? I felt like one of the images I saw was a cross, but because it's Hozier, I mean, he literally wrote a song called Take Me to Church, I wanted to find a different visual. But there we go, reverence. So I feel like this person feels like you're attuned to your own spiritual nature, and they relate to that. They connect with that. They're spiritual as well. With the White Buffalo Calf Woman, I don't know if you guys heard about it, but there was actually a White Buffalo Calf prophecy, and it came true. I think either just this year or last year, where a white buffalo calf was born. And it was to signify like Mother Earth here with this Empress energy, Mother Earth and the Queen of Pentacles, Mother Earth being restored, or the divine feminine being restored. So if you are feminine, this person most certainly feels like you, or if you're masculine, this person feels like you strongly embody and beautifully embody the divine feminine energy within you. You understand that life is sacred, and I think that's the magic, right? There's something magic about you. I think they find that quite magical, that you see, you know that there's more than meets the eye. There's more to life than we can see. I think they feel like you're quite natural. I didn't really talk about features for the other groups, but you know, with the White Buffalo Calf Woman and the Queen of Pentacles, maybe you're quite natural, quite comfortable being yourself here, whether that's the way that you dress or however, whatever that is. I feel like you're very comfortable being yourself, and that person recognizes how beautiful that is with you. Okay, let's see. How does this person feel about you? Oh my gosh. Monk and nun. Okay. It's kind of freaky sometimes. I feel like the cards listen to me sometimes, but I mean, they do. Everything's energy, right? We have your monk and nun, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. Shadow attribute is negative judgment of the physical world, excess piety. You strongly embody the mystical energies of life. I think you guys are quite obvious about your connection to spirit or God, or however you like to express it. This person knows that, and that's what they like about you, because that's your deepest essence, is our spirit. So I feel like this person feels like you're very deeply connected to yourself, and they feel the same way. They're very deeply connected within themselves too, beyond their physical form. What was the notes I got? Yeah, I was hearing advice. So I think this person thinks you're quite wise. Here with the monk and nun and the White Buffalo Calf Woman, that's wisdom right there. Beyond resourceful with the Queen of Pentacles. This person thinks you're very wise. Or just you tune in and you get that insight, and you just have I was seeing someone point, like you just have a sense for knowing what to do or what's right, or the righter way to go about things. All right, let's see whatever advice Spirit wants to give to you, group number 3. That took a minute. Dynamite, excitement, passion, action, suspense, 5 Leo. Okay, that's exciting. So things are going to be taking off in your life. I would say soon. In a nearby season in your life, things are going to be taking off like dynamite. Where you're truly going to be pursuing your goals and your desires here. Let's pull another one. I'm going to tune into, we have here Sap, resources coming in, we have here Pioneer. Awesome. I'm going to tune into this person's energy a little bit and just kind of pick up, because I like to pick up like little personality stuff, energies. But I was getting like best friends vibes. There's definitely some reverence here. Like this person really respects you. They respect the way you think. They respect who you are. They respect you on all levels, mind, body, and spirit. So very strong admiration here. This person has an aspect to them where they take life seriously, or they're very deep. And I feel like they're not very shy about this. I think they know this about themselves, and they're very comfortable with this aspect of themselves, and they like to have these deep conversations about life. So they're not going to hold back. They're going to let you know what they're thinking, kind of like Hozier in the song. He lets you know what he's thinking or feeling or experiencing in his songs. He has such a gift for expressing himself in his music. I think this person's a reader, or they like to consume either like ancient knowledge or information. They like to do that deep research. They're very inquisitive. All right, 5 Leo, dynamite, passion, action, unexpected, sudden, fast. Yeah, so universe wants you to know there's some unexpected changes coming into your life, particularly around resources. We got Sap here, 6 Virgo. We have here 2 Leo, Pioneer. So you are moving into the gates of a new beginning, group number 3. This is so exciting, and Spirit wants you to be very excited and optimistic. We got that 5 Leo and 2 Leo here, very optimistic. We are in Leo season. I follow Vedic astrology. Leo season goes into September. So just be open, attune to yourself energetically, and just see what wants to come through. You might be feeling called to be very creative here. And engage with people, engage with the community, and connect with people who are also interested in being creative as well. You are on the path to inventing and innovating a new pathway for yourself, group number 3. You're not interested in doing what your perhaps your parents or your grandma or great-grandma did. You're interested in kind of just doing it your own way, doing life your own way, and doing whatever calls to you at this point in time. You're moving into some uncharted territory here, and it probably has a lot to do with your spirituality here. This group is very spiritual, so whether it's just something you tune into and then that gives you advice for the practical and how you want to move in life, but I feel like this strongly has a connection to your resourcefulness, is how spiritually connected you are. With a Lepidolite, I mean, this is usually like a calming energy, creative as well. Yeah, I get a lot of different insight from that crystal all the time. All right, final advice for this group. Yep, so we got the 5 change, 5 here, and the Leos, which is the 5th house, 5th zodiac sign. All right, oh my gosh, I gotta even look at that, guys. Did you see that? Did you see it? It's a Leo. It's a Leo, look. We have Venus in the 8th house in Leo. So there is some unexpected shifts, also transformation that's happening in your life. This is happening inside of you first, within you, with yourself. Your paradigm about life is completely transforming. It's a total 180 where you're seeing things differently. It's quite dramatic, and it's going to create a dramatic impact in ripple effect into your outer life, because we're energy. So when we change, our life changes. And I'm going to make a video about that soon. But with this Venus in the 8th house in Leo, woohoo! Yeah, you guys are being called to express yourself pretty soon. You might have a wonderful opportunity coming into your life with the Queen of Pentacles here. A wonderful opportunity that's going to be beautifully abundant for you. And you're just kind of magnetizing it to you quite powerfully, group number 3, with this Empress. Yeah, strong magnetic energy, pulling it to you. This is exciting. You're going to get to express yourself, be yourself, do the things that you've always wanted to do, and have lots of fun doing it as well. With it being in the 8th house, 8th house can be about shared investments, so this could be about partnership or signing contracts sometimes. It could also be about the occult. So maybe there's a love for a connection to the occult knowledge or information or insight. Maybe you feel called to creatively express your occult knowledge in some way. And yeah, that's the shadow transformation. I don't know, it's giving me like the sun rising vibe and energy here. Because if there's like a bright planet in the 8th house and it shines that light, there's this strong energy of authenticity comes through, where it's like, I'm totally authentic. I'm not afraid of my shadow. I'm open. I feel like you guys in this group, what's helping you to tune into more success for yourself is your willingness to be open with yourself and open with your vulnerabilities, vulnerable about the experiences you have, and boldly share that with people. Share the deeper transformations you've gone through. I was watching Gary Zukov do a podcast interview the other day, and I love his work, The Seed of the Soul, and his energy is so beautiful. He's also a beautiful King of Cups energy. He's so sensitive, like just so deeply sensitive and so attuned. His wife passed away 2 years ago. She had a stroke, and it was heartbreaking for him. And he has this way of just talking about these challenging experiences in a way that is so, I don't know, disarming is the word, but he's just very transparent with himself when he talks about his experiences and the things he's gone through, the harder experiences he's gone through. You know, he's talked about how he's had addictions in the past before. He's just so transparent. He gives me strong Scorpio energy. Tell it like it is. I feel like that's where you're stepping into, where you're boldly telling it like it is. You're stepping into your bold era, group number 3. It's time to be bold and be yourself, and that's going to free you of any shame or guilt you've ever experienced in the past. Yeah, and this is also giving me when Oprah talked about her experiences growing up, the abuse that she went through. When she talked to people about that, the shame that she was hiding for so long, it freed her. So that's the vibe I'm getting. All right, that's going to be the end of your reading here, group number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like, subscribe to support. Let me know if it resonated down below. And I hope you have a beautiful day or evening. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.